Finally, Halloween Ends box office projections have arrived, and they're even better than the film's predecessor. After a myriad of sequels and a reboot from director Rob Zombie, the long-running slasher franchise returned to the drawing board with 2018's Halloween, which ignored all the previous sequels and acted as a direct follow-up to John Carpenter's original film from 1978. Director David Gordon Green returned for last year's sequel Halloween Kills, and now he will cap off the H40 trilogy with Halloween Ends. Jamie Lee Curtis returns to lead the Halloween Ends cast as iconic Scream Queen Laurie Strode, alongside Andi Matichak, Will Patton, and Kyle Richards, also reprising their roles from previous installments. Set 4 years after the last film, Halloween Ends finds Laurie coping with the death of her daughter, Karen, and living in peace with her granddaughter, Allison, as Michael Myers hasn't been seen since his last killing spree. But when Allison's new boyfriend, Corey Cunningham, Rohan Campbell, is accused of killing a boy he babysits, a series of violent events forces Laurie to confront Michael again and put a stop to the terror once and for all. Multiple Halloween Ends trailers have teased Laurie and Mitchell's final standoff as the film gears up for its release in October. Now, the first Halloween Ends box office projections have arrived. According to predictive data provided to Variety by Cinelytic, the Thrill is projected to earn almost $130 domestically, which is about $40 million more than what Halloween Kills earned last year. Like Kills, Halloween Ends will be available to stream simultaneously on Peacock when the film premieres in theaters on October 14th. What Halloween Ends box office means for Michael Myers' future. Halloween Ends box office projections are a great sign for Michael Myers' future. The Thrill is projected to outperform its predecessor by $40 million and likely pair this gross with solid streaming numbers on Peacock. If the film hits these projections or even exceeds them, it is very unlikely the Halloween franchise ends here, despite what the title may suggest. Halloween Ends is expected to conclude Laurie and Michael's story, which began more than 40 years ago, but the masked menace should still be able to return in future installments, especially after Halloween Kills' ending suggested he is basically unkillable. All things considered, Universal is unlikely to end its lucrative franchise after the latest Halloween sequel. Studios especially like how slasher flicks can be produced quickly on relatively small budgets compared to superhero tentpoles that frequently cost $200+ million. Halloween Ends was produced on a $20 million budget and thus only needs to make about $60 million to be considered a success. Based on these projections, Halloween Ends should be able to surpass that threshold easily, which is why Michael Myers may never die. Source: Variety. Key release dates. Halloween Ends release date: 2022, 10/14.